this is the second video that you will be seeing from me in my little, after my long YouTube hiatus, which was literally, I think, at the start of lockdown. But as you maybe have seen, if you saw the video previous to this, I am competing in a bodybuilding competition. I won't go into the ins and outs because I did that in the previous video, which will be linked down below. So if anyone is watching, you don't have to hear it twice. But today, now, the date is Monday the 6th of March, which is virtually 4 weeks before my prep actually does start. So at the moment, I'm in my improvement season, which is basically, if you don't know sort of bodybuilding terms, which is just kind of where you're eating above your maintenance calories. So I'm currently eating at 2,300 calories, and you know, that's probably quite low for some people when they've been in a surplus and in the improvement phase. But for me, because I already had a good amount of muscle before, because I've been training for years. Previous to that, I was a dancer. Previous to that, I used to do athletics. So I've got, in my genetics, I naturally have more of like an athletic frame. So nothing crazy really needed to be done. I've just got my little Pomeranian staring at me. Nothing crazy needed to be done. So we're sitting at about 200 to 300 calories above maintenance, and gradually my weight has been going up. Again, I will have gone over the data in the previous video, but I have gained probably about 2.5 kilograms, almost 3 kilograms, which for me is pretty good. My coach is really happy with where we're at. So that's what we're doing. And we've got another 4 weeks of this pretty much before prep starts. So yeah, so the improvement season, as I said, is where you're eating in your surplus, above your maintenance calories, and the aim is just to put on as much tissue, as much muscle tissue as possible. And obviously with that, you do add on a little bit of body fat, which is natural. This is, you know, an improvement season and off season. That's usually where women especially, we tend to struggle a little bit, because you are gaining body fat, but that's needed to do in order to build muscle to get you before you start prep, before you start leaning down, because you really do need that muscle, because you cannot be trying to build muscle in a deficit in the prep that you're in. So today is, like I said, Monday the 6th, and I'm just going to take you through a little day in the life. It's a very relaxed day. I'm just going to go to the gym. I have client check-ins to do, and then I'm just pottering around the house, tidying up a couple of bits. So I'm going to take you through 10% day in the life, but the rest I'm just going to talk you through what I eat whilst I'm in this surplus. And I pretty much eat the same thing most days. Most mornings it's either some kind of Weetabix or oats. Lunch is, you know, either like a jacket potato with tuna. Today I've already pre-logged my food. That's what I tend to do, because especially eating in a surplus, I find it quite difficult because I haven't got a humongous appetite. So I already pre-logged my meal, so I think I've pretty much hit the nail on the head today. So with everything that I've pre-logged, I have 52 calories to go. But I've hit my protein and carbs slightly over, a little bit of fat remaining. But as I go through and add in like any vegetables and things with my meals, that will obviously change. But yeah, lunches is usually a jacket potato and tuna, or some kind of chicken wrap or chicken pasta. And then evening is, you know, kind of salmon and rice. That's probably what you're going to see today. A chicken pasta meal, a lasagna, some homemade like fajitas, something like that. We just got an air fryer as well, which makes our life so much easier, so much quicker. So I do pretty much eat the same couple of meals on rotation, and this isn't even me dieting. It's not like dieting meals. This is just what I generally eat all the time. And then we have a hella load of snacks that I have as well, and that's mainly to make up the remaining calories, to make up to that 2,300. So that's what we're going to do. So far today it is 8:45. We've had a very slow morning. Like I said, we haven't really got anywhere that we need to be today, so we're just kind of taking it a little bit easier. 8:45, all I've had at the moment is this coffee, instant coffee. It's not that great. We've got some espresso pods coming again this week. And in a minute, I'm about to make my breakfast, and I'm literally just going to take you through, show you what I'm eating. But when you're seeing this video, I will be in probably my first or second week of prep. I'm just filming this prior, so I've got some content to put out. I will see you in a minute when I've got my breakfast. So just sitting down for breakfast. Bowl of, let me show you here, oats. We've got 40 grams of oats. There's about 40 grams of strawberries and about 25 grams of Lotus Biscotti spread. Definitely something I'm not gonna be able to have, so I'm enjoying it now whilst I can. Another thing that I take every single day is creatine. Got this here just to take, and I've literally just run out. This is the one that I take at the minute. It's from My Protein, tropical flavoured. However, I might go into tablet form just because it's easier rather than having to just drink you know, any extra. So, but creatine every single day, 5 grams in there. I'm going to quickly down this. Post-breakfast walk with the boys. So I've just got in the car. It's freezing today. I am going to the gym. I've got quads and delts to do, and I've just got, I do use pre-workout, but I only use it and I feel like I need to. And right now this morning, because I've had my, even though I look quite tired, I've had my morning coffee, so I don't need it. Usually I'll use a pre-workout if I'm going in like mid-afternoon, like 2 o'clock time. That's when my body naturally goes like, oh, I'm tired, because I get up early. So I've just got a juice with like, it's the mango and passion fruit one from Robinson's. I've got that. Then the gym is a 15-minute drive from me, so I don't bother taking anything with me. And then post-workout, I'll come home and I will have a protein shake and like a bowl of Cocoa Pops or something like that. So I'll show you that when I get in. I might do a little bit of filming in the gym, depends on how busy it is, but we shall see. So I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Done. I am now starving. I decided I only do 2 cardios a week at the moment, so I just decided to get 1 done and out the way. And so going home now, I'm going to have my post-workout, and then shortly after that, well, after about like half an hour to an hour, I will have my lunch, which I plan to have chicken wrap, but the chicken's out of date. I've got a food shop coming tomorrow, so I'm going to do a tuna bagel instead. So I'll see you when we're home. I'm having my Cocoa Pops. Whilst my tea is brewing, I'm having a little Baby Bell. Also, it's completely switched to, this is like a pyjama bottom, like bedtime loungewear thing. It's absolutely freezing, it's so cold, so my check-ins are going to be done wearing this. Not very professional, but never mind. Hello lovely lady, happy Monday. I hope you're doing really well. Really good week last week from what we can see. Going forward with these goals, I've obviously put in hit your 10k, and then I've just put make meals fresh. I mean, a process, as long as you're being in your calories, which is great, but the more that you are making it from scratch, you know, using your sweet potatoes, salmon, whatever it is that you're having as your protein, loads of veggies, you know what isn't going in it. You know that there's no excess salt going in there, there's no excess fat or oils being used.
Alright, where you want to go?
Evening meal, we've got salmon fillets with some green beans, and I have been nibbling away at chips, half sweet potato. And I'm going to lather this in ketchup now as well. Sorry for the horrendous lighting, but next up on the snack list, I'm having a Fuel. I should have had this earlier on today, but it slipped my mind. It's one of the Fuel chocolate protein drinks. These are actually really, really good, and I also have their granola. If you're like me and not really a fan of granola because it just tastes like bird food, this granola is genuinely very tasty and doesn't taste like granola, and it's got high fiber, high protein, and it tastes great. And I'm also having one of the 10-calorie jelly pots. This is cherry bakewell flavored, and then I'm saving the best till last, which I will show you very shortly, which I'm going to have with a cup of tea to end today's day of eating 2,300 calories. We actually ordered creams. Chris!
No.
As your PT? Oh my god, Gus, I'm so sorry. We have to get them.
I ordered Casper's.
What's Casper's?
It was green.
Have you actually? Yeah! Well, what have you ordered then?
Get out of my shirt when I put it on this morning.
Yes, I'm still doing these silly ice baths because I'm a believer. And I've been
Paul. So, finishing up the day with a cup of tea, and seeing as though I am going to be on prep at Easter, I'm having a few little cream eggs. I'm always making sure that there's room for them because at Easter time I'm not going to be able to have it really. Am I darling? So this is what we're going to have whilst watching Friends, and then I'm going to go and get into bed. So that is a day eating in a surplus. What eating a day done on 2,300 calories, and that is 140 grams of protein in there. So I'm just kind of, trying to eat my meals especially as sort of wholesome, good, unprocessed meals as possible. But I am sort of leaving room for a little bit of snack here and there once all the important stuff has gone into my stomach, such as creatine, protein, all of that stuff. Then I always make sure there's a little bit of room because very soon I'm not going to be able to have any of that. So I'm just sort of enjoying it. And obviously when you're watching this, I will no longer be enjoying it. And yes, that's where we are. So it's just gone past 10 o'clock at night and I'm going to go up to bed. Not sure what the next video will be, but I will see you in the next one as we carry on the journey into my first bodybuilding competition. Good night, guys.